Hey everybody, my name is Kevin. You might know me and Mark already. And we just spent the last maybe 72 hours trying to get ready for the official product launch of our ThermoFlex Mark 1 artificial muscle system. And our goal today is to give you some information, updates, and a product demo of it actually working, our control system, and everything that will be included for the kit that we hope to be sending out here in the next week or so to everybody who supported us on launch day, purchased some, and most importantly, the people who believed in us enough that this technology could be something worthwhile to make a pre-order and really give us the necessary momentum to get to this point. So we hope that you continue to follow with us and stay tuned for updates. We'll be continually, hopefully, consistently making update videos, documentation, and all manner of new features and even new products that we've got planned to help make this entire ecosystem more robust and easier to use.
But besides that, we're super excited to share with you the capabilities of what we've built so far, including the ThermoFlex Muscle and the ThermoFlex Node control system in this first version of our technology. So with that, we are going to do a little bit of a product demo on the test rig system that we've built in order to counteract the muscle and show off its capabilities.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Well, I'm just putting the muscle on the test rig. I've got some M4 bolts that go through the actual connector and then actually have a hard mount system on the PCB that pass through to a T-nut that is going onto the aluminum extrusion. The aluminum extrusion is our rigid point so that we can accurately test the force output, the velocity, and a whole lot of other variables that we plan on getting more characteristic values for our documentation. Alright, she's mounted.
So I'm going to actuate the muscle. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey guys, it's Mark. I'm going to give you a little bit of insight into this demonstration of the ThermoFlex muscle. We have the muscle connected to our system in opposition to a pneumatic piston that has a variable downward pull force. This mimics a weight or a second linear actuator pulling against our muscle, allowing the system to be moved upward by ThermoFlex pull force or downward by the pneumatic piston's pull force. After deactivating the muscle, the device still has a cooldown time where its force level decreases to its relaxed position. During this cooldown, the opposing actuator needs to counteract the pull force by some amount to produce acceleration in the downward direction. We are working diligently on reducing the ThermoFlex cooldown time, which will allow it to contract and relax at very high speeds. This will be accomplished via accurate resistive heating control on the node controller in conjunction with a force sensor that lets us know exactly how much force ThermoFlex is opposing. This will also let us achieve position control by very accurately determining how much force our actuator needs to pull in order to move the system to a position of our choice.
So now that you've seen a little bit what ThermoFlex can do based off of our demo on our test rig, now we're actually going to go over what you will receive in a kit if you've pre-ordered or if you're planning on purchasing one off of our website.
So every ThermoFlex Mark 1 kit is going to include everything you should need to get up and running. It's going to include 2 ThermoFlex muscles within the kit.
So those guys you just saw a second ago.
The control system included the Arduino and all of the wiring that you need for the system. And for those of you that pre-ordered, you also get a exclusive Delta Robotics merch t-shirt. So that's everything that's going to be included into the kits of the Mark 1 ThermoFlex system.
If you're one of our pre-orders, we are going to ship you your kit in 2 to 3 weeks. We're going to start manufacturing all of them right now, and then in 2 to 3 weeks, we're going to start shipping them out. So that's when you should be able to expect yours. If you're ordering off of our website, then we're doing a first come, first served basis on a batch system where we're selling 20 in our first batch. So if you want to be on the list for the first 20 that we're selling officially, then you can go ahead and purchase now. Like I said, you'll probably get yours within 1 to 2 months from now. And then further batches we'll release more information on. That's due to us needing to source more nitinol material. So we will communicate about that process to you guys whenever we know more about it.
Yeah, our goal is to really get our supply chains up and running full scale so that we can start pumping out more nitinol over time and offer more products on our website as well. Both the Thermoflex line of the actuators that we actually build, the connection system, the electrical system, all of that is included in the Thermoflex Muscle, the Mark 1. And we also want to be able to sell individual springs, individual nitinol. That way, if your specific project does not fit the profile that the Thermoflex currently can perform at, then you have the opportunity of going through our website and purchasing the raw material necessary for the control system that we've built to be able, that's overbuilt to run our Mark 1 system, will be perfectly adapted to run any other system that you come up with as well.
Our goal is to provide the most capable linear actuator that we can made out of nitinol and the most capable nitinol control system. And we're committed to providing all the support and improvements based off of feature requests that we receive from the community, from the people that we've put this into the hands of early on in its development.
That's why it's so incredibly important for feedback. We can't do this without y'all, and we want positive and negative feedback on how we can make our system better. We understand there's a lot of problems with the shape memory actuators, nitinol specifically, that we haven't addressed yet. We get that. And we wanted you to know that. We hear those, we read those comments on YouTube. We want to resolve those issues over time so that we can make this product better. So again, please give us all the feedback you can and let us know how we can make our product better, because we can't do this without it.
As far as where to provide that feedback, the current best way to do that is all on Discord. That's where we're communicating, that's where we're developing this product. We have our own internal conversations as well as chats with the community, with other projects that people are building, and our own. So if you want to jump into that Discord, that is the best place to start addressing some of these concerns before or after you buy the product. As far as the current capabilities of Thermoflex Mark 1, the system currently acts like a controlled spring. So you can adjust how much force it pulls, and then there's a pull down period before it can then pull again. So you need to have some other system pulling it apart, having it work in an antagonistic way. For example, you can have two muscles together pulling against each other. And the best way that it works right now is just in a two-state system. So you either have one muscle pulling or you have the second muscle pulling. In order to achieve position control and variable force output, we are developing a specialized load sensor that we are going to roll out sometime in the next few months.
Yeah, and that load cell, as well as other future updates and future problems we plan to address, cooling being one of them, they will integrate into the existing Mark 1 line. And so if you make your purchase today or in the future, the entire system should be able to just, work together more efficiently over time. That way you don't have to come back to us. You've already got the necessary equipment to make it happen, including the software and firmware updates. Over time, the system will become a lot more robust.
Many of the capabilities that we plan for are all going to be done in software, like for example, position control and getting the system to move quicker. We've already sorted out the electrical characteristics and the form factor of the muscle. We first are planning on providing support for an Arduino to controller connection, Raspberry Pi to our controller connection, as well as your laptop or PC to the controller connection via USB cable. If there's any other way that you would like to control this device, then we need to know that information as well.
At Delta Robotics, we realized very quickly that shape memory alloy had an incredible potential to really make a difference in the fields of robotics and bionics. It's lightweight, incredibly strong, and completely silent. And we knew those advantages would make a big impact. And so our vision and our mission is to create the most capable shape memory actuator possible. But we can't do that without you. We know we're early in the game, we know we've got a lot of lessons to learn, but if you're interested at all into getting into the shape memory space for whatever application you have, whether it be animatronics or aerospace, we need you to give us the necessary feedback, go on our website, and see if any of the actuators or control systems can work for you.
Thank you so much for listening to the spiel and product demo of ThermoFlex Mark 1. We are super excited to see where this takes us. And that's it.
That's a wrap.
Stay flexible.
No, probably not stay flexible.
Don't make it cheesy. We don't have an outro yet. Just